Do you know what I like to do in the afternoon? I like to look at some baseball cards. It always surprises me on this set I'm about to show you how even savvy vintage collectors often don't know much about this set or confuse it with another similar set. So I thought it would be a good idea to go over these and show them to you and talk about them because, if savvy vintage collectors and longtime collectors confuse them or don't know much about them, then I'm sure newer collectors don't know much about them either. So I thought I would run through these. Now, I loved collecting this set. It's an all-time great set. And I loved collecting it as a young collector because it was a way for me to get the old all-time greats that in an affordable way. So let's just delve in here. What I'm showing you is the 1963 Bazooka all-time great set. And they look like this. And they have kind of an old tobacco-y card look to them. Now, they remade, I don't want to say remade, they made a similar set in 1969 and 1970. And they look like this. So you can see the difference. A lot of people confuse these with this set. So these are the 69-70. These were cut off of the boxes. And they came in strips on the box. I believe there were 2 on the front and 2 on the back. And then they also had a big, kind of a baseball history kind of thing. That I guess you could cut off and treat it like a card. But these are the 69-70. And these are the 1963. And this is what they look like on the back. Now, the 1963 is the only year where they were inserted in the box of gum. So they inserted 5 of them into the box. So they were not cutouts. It's the only Bazooka set that wasn't cut out in the vintage era. A lot of us are familiar with these kind. This is from 1968. And these were all cut off of boxes. But these were inserted. And so you can find them in high grade pretty easily. And these certainly sell for more than the 69-70. The 69-70 have never carried much value, although they have gone up in recent years along with everything else. And it's possible they will continue to do so. Who knows? Now, for the 1963 Bazooka cards, they made these gold and they made a silver version. The silver version is much tougher, more scarce. So these are going to carry a premium. So here's the Mathewson that I showed. Here's the Babe Ruth, Lou Gehrig, Cy Young, Honus Wagner, Walter Johnson, John McGraw. I have 2 other silvers. Here's the Hank Greenberg and the Joe Tinker. So nice to have them in the silver. Here's the Rogers Hornsby, Three Finger Brown, Eddie Plank, this is Big Ed Walsh. Oh, Jack Chesbro. This is Jack Chesbro. He doesn't have a lot of cards. Wee Willie Keeler, Cap Anson, Nap Ladjeway. As you can see, this set is just loaded with the great early players. In fact, now that I think about it, Hank Greenberg is really the only player in this set, I think, from that era. They're all much older. Johnny Evers. Kind of interesting that they included him. Dazzy Vance. Bill Dickey. He's more modern. Mickey Cochran. They have these guys, but not like... don't think there's a Jimmy Fox in this set now that I'm thinking about it. Here's Tris Speaker. The one big one that I need is the Ty Cobb, and I ordered one. I have it on the way. I need to checklist this. I may have the whole set. Grover Alexander. Big Ed Walsh. Mel Ott. Another more modern player for this set. And Harry Heilman. This is Al Simmons. Great player. Doesn't get a whole lot of hobby love. And this is Ted Lyons. So those are all my 1963 bazookas. Just always loved this set. You know, they look like the old tobacco cards. And when I first got these, when I was young, I just cherished them. So that's a fun set to collect, loaded with Hall of Famers. All your early players, or most of them. They don't have a whole lot from the 1800s, other than Cap Anson. But I'm going to have to checklist them. Maybe there's a few I'm missing. So that's what I have for you. Thanks for hanging out with me.